Test 1, 2. Test, test. Testing the sound. Testing if anything comes through. increase the volume, input volume. But give me just a second to finish the race. Ozzy, if you can tell me now if it's better. I reduced the input volume to reduce also the noise, the clicky noise from the mouse and from the wheel. But actually I needed somebody in the chat to tell me if the sound settings are okay or not. Fantastic, mate. Nice to see you in the chat. Since it's my first stream, I didn't thought anybody would join. But yeah, nice to see you. Oh, hello, Mick. Oh, I gotta show you something, mate. Look at this beautiful thing. Welcome in, guys. How you doing? How's the weather in Australia? We in Croatia had today only rain. I'm on it. Give me a second. Test 1 2 1 2. Yeah, Pepsi Brothers, but they only had the a taste with lime, but I'll take it. And I think we don't have the Pepsi Max here. On our packaging, it only says maximum taste. I don't believe it's the same thing. But look at the times, brother. We both didn't improve just yet. Ozzy, do you mean loud, too loud, or can it stay this way? Yeah, I was also MIG racing. Not so much this week. Just put the kids down to sleep. Wife also. She went on her own, of course. But thanks, Ozzy. Good to know. Also, one thing I can share with you guys is my wife is pregnant now with the second child. And now it's been the first 12 weeks, so thanks God, everything good with the baby. But the gaming room is going to have to go someday. Yeah, I am planning on being awake until 3 a.m. because I'm hyped and stoked to have the first stream running. And thank God it's an office job again that I work, and I can't just sit all day, maybe use my lunch break to get some sleep. Thank you, Ozzy. Yeah, gaming rooms don't need to go, but rooms for children need to come somehow. But Mick, one thing I will need your advice on is how to put the chat on a separate monitor, just to be able to follow it closely, because now I just have one monitor on the bottom and can't really engage. Yeah, it's only a micro nap. Sometimes turns into a huge nap, so it's not good when you're at work and have the situation. Had it one time, I would say. Also, almost forgot to go to the kindergarten and pick the kid up. No, I'm actually using the OBS Studio, I think. And I have my settings, I believe, done in OBS, and just start from OBS, then it pops up in YouTube. Looked to me first as some kind of rocket science, but once it was set up, it's easy going. I think if I would use my PlayStation for it, I wouldn't be able to place the camera on or any overlays. Yeah, it goes through my PC. Actually, a laptop, but it is a personal computer. Now watch my most beloved turn. The right one. Yeah. Still suck at it. Yeah, this would be nice to see. Usually every YouTuber I follow, at some point in time, I search for a room tour, just because you get very used to how the person is looking at this specific camera angle. But at one point, it's interesting to see what the person actually sees while streaming. So I'm going to be a viewer if you do this video. We start in the back. Let's see if we get into the points. Yeah, I know you have your book in writing every idea down. I had one idea that I dismissed, or I haven't dismissed it yet, but I think it won't have any impact on viewership. I was thinking on taking one car and comparing the tires, like hard, mid tire, and medium and soft, and let the car just roll out after 300 kilometers an hour to see if the friction is correctly searching for the word simulated in the game. And then ChatGPT said it won't be that much of a difference, even if I measure it correctly. So I ditched the idea, but who knows? I think such unrelated content to Gran Turismo, but made in Gran Turismo, could get more viewers in. What are you planning on to do on the Nürburgring? Because this is one of my most favorite tracks. I played it in Assetto Corsa for about 2 years. I know every corner in my sleep. Yeah, watch time. Don't know how to reach it, but you gotta start somewhere. Oh, my mistake, didn't leave the room. Sorry. Okay, all of a sudden I'm the last one. So I became the hunter. Let me just get on the straight to see the message. Yeah. This was unintended. $156 is huge for one stream. It's really huge. But I think I will give myself time, at least 1 year, before expecting any results out of YouTube. Of course I'm gonna try, but not gonna force it too much. Yeah, don't text and drive. Yellow flag, love to see that. Especially when it's not me that is off the track. But Mick, tell me, how does it feel to be on the other end of the stream? Usually on your streams, I was thinking it would be great if streamers had the opportunity to get the audio of other streamers in their streaming. like if you just can't talk, because you guys sometimes speak your Australian slang or whatever, and I cannot follow. But having a conversation one-to-one, I think I can more articulate myself, speak my mind. Another place gained. First part of the message read. Another straight needed. So, feels good, mate. I love chatting those that support me, of course. Slow entry, slow exit. Best corner ever. Another position smiling. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this exit was good. Thank you for joining. Have a good breakfast. Have a good day. And see you around. Ozzy, gotta ask you for my livery. Is it decent? Is it too minimalistic? I want some more details on that thing, but I heard one time the expression an image is not perfect when you can't add nothing more to it, but when you can't take away nothing more from it to not make it look bad. I think that was for the saying from Picasso or somebody famous. Yeah, the problem is I've done maybe two, and the first one was just the painting itself and putting my logo on it. And this was then the second one, finding a more neutral white color as a base. But I don't know how you do it. I get very quickly annoyed with it that I can't replicate the livery on other cars, but have to do it for every car manually. Okay, not good, not good. Yeah, let's go into the pits. See, I was on your channel, but didn't see that guides. Have to look into it. I saw the livery you made for Deep. It seems I'm not catching anybody above P13. Okay. P12, take it. Yeah, 8 hours is not something I can invest in a livery. But half an hour is at least once I make one design, or if I had one design that I would stick to, probably the first time it would take the longest, and afterwards I can live with 30 minutes, but everything above that is I would rather race, if you know what I mean, and get some track time in. Ah, okay, got it. So more attempts to finish one. Yeah, not attempts, but sessions to finish one livery. Would be also cool if you, or if Gran Turismo would let you do this on the PC, to choose the car and place deliveries or the decals. But doing this on PS is... I'm not used very much to the controls of the joystick, even though I played with it for years. I will take the time to watch them. That is for certain. Maybe it's also just that I need to have an idea what I want. And then I would be more keen on spending the time to get this done. I'm not a designer myself, so don't have really any ideas. I probably will be one of those people. I will try. I will try. I just don't know if I can get a gradient color. I don't know if it's pronounced like that. This is when you want to paint a space and just can make that it goes from one side to the other and change colors from, for example, blue to red. Or can you only set plain colors with the decals? fade. That's the right word. If that is possible, that would ease a bit the whole process, I think. Because I was using Photoshop to get the decals in with the vector files, but it just takes too much time somehow. Four places gained and still lost out on the driver rating. What now? Let me go to your account. Just to have a look at those videos. Yeah, livery tips for beginners. I already started to watch it. I don't know if you can see it. You're on this Ferrari, you're already doing the fade of the colors. But I see you're also using the decals. I hope it's pronounced like that. Decal. Don't know. But I would have to give it a try. The time will come, I hope. Yeah, I think it will be enough to understand everything. So my accent, however, is also not the best, but I'm not complaining. I would love to get a livery done for me, or instead of me. If you ever want to, I could share my decal that has this Todoroki and the helmet on it. Let me show you what I got. So I have the helmet, you see it on the mirror separately, right and left orientation, and then I have the Todoroki only in one orientation, and I have those stripes. I can share this with you, and if you have the time, would like to improve this design, you're very much welcome. Hello, Brainhammer. Welcome to a pretty new stream. Hope you're doing good. And yeah, Ozzy, if you, I don't know what you can put on the car, but just make it so that it looks cool. Nothing special, nothing fancy. I'm more the minimalistic type, but this is too minimalistic for my style also. And if you do one, the beer is on me. Wherever you drink your beer or Coke, whatever you drink. Race will be starting soon. No point in racing anymore. I don't need them, but I somehow like them, if that makes sense. Thank you, Brainhammer. It was a work of 10 minutes, I believe. But yeah, just a bit to stand out when the starting grid appears, to not have the default livery. So that was the idea behind it. And I wanted it to look decent, nothing more. Ozzy, yeah. Actually, I don't know if you follow Yield2D, but he is a graphics designer himself, and he has his whole channel built with the colors of the Belgian flag. This is black, red, and yellow. Myself being from Croatia, I have red, white, and blue, and I'd like to work with those three colors. So yeah, I would want the stripes on all cars. Maybe not in that size, but somewhere as a detail, I would love to have it. Just because I'm a proud Croatian. I think everybody is proud of their country, so I'm not an exemption. Brainhammer, may I ask, where are you from? If it's not a secret. Starting in P12 is never good. Too much traffic to get through. Oh, Germany, willkommen, willkommen. Wenn ich einige Worte auf Deutsch loslassen kann. Ich bin in Hamburg groß geworden, deswegen spreche ich flüssig Deutsch. Auf jeden Fall willkommen zu meinem Kanal. Recht neu das Ganze. Und mal gucken, wo uns die Reise hinführt. Ja, mit flüssig meinte ich fließend. Sorry, Ozzy was speaking a bit German to Brainhammer. He's from Germany. And I grew up there in Hamburg. Okay, great. Late on the brakes. radar on. Boy, the gear was too low. My mistake. Get past, boys. Thank you, Hummer, if I can call you Hummer. The wheel is, or let me start by saying that everything I purchased was from Fanatec, because as I started to look for the gear, I just saw that there is too much issues with compatibility, you know the word. And I just wanted to make sure that everything works together. And I went for the DD Plus with 50 Newton meters. Now I know I don't need that. It was very expensive. I think 1,000 euros just for the base. And then I got the F1 wheel, the one that you get only in the bundle. I took it because of the colors and the F1 logo. I personally watch F1 or Formula One, so this goes hand in hand. But the first race I was using the wheel with was the Nürburgring, and there is a turn where you have to cross your arms just to get through the turn, and if it, yeah, come on. What is this, man? Insane. Yeah, just to get through the turn, you have to make like this, and there is a round wheel much better than this one. Ah, okay. If I looked earlier to the chat, I could spare myself some words, but yeah, it's the F1 wheel from Fanatec. Favorite number is my year of birth, 87. That would be great if you can incorporate it in a young way, because I'm getting pretty old. Not feeling old though. Uh, Brainhammer never tried, but as Black Friday is around the corner, I'm thinking on getting the VR too. I know it's maybe nothing to stream with, just because the viewer experience is not the same. But let me ask you: can you compare your lap times before using the VR and after? Did you get any quicker with them, or is it just the experience? Superb, Aussie. Thank you. And Aussie, I maybe forgot to mention the car. I mostly use this BMW. And for the Group 4 cars, I use the G70. But if you want, do just the BMW. It's more than enough. I get to your message in a second. Aussie, I think this is the endurance model, but if you make it for the sprint, I just buy the sprint version. We have money in game. Brainhammer, this is a valuable insight because I'm looking to get quicker, and I have one streamer, I can't pronounce his name, but there's something with RL. He's from Japan, I believe. He streams in VR, and it's just insane how everything looks so different just from watching the flat screen. I will probably give it a go in the very near future, but it's something that I would just do, let's say, offline, so not stream with it, but to get experience. And my hope is actually that I can feel the car a bit better, the car movement, the weight transfer, and so on. I hope that is it's something that you can feel better with your eyes, if I can put it like this, than over a flat screen. When you say no lab information, what exactly is missing? Ah, okay. Yeah, this would annoy me quite a bit because I used to out of every turn I use to watch the gap times in front or to the car in front just to see if I'm gaining on him or not. Would be quite annoying. I'm sensing that my tires are completely done for my style of driving at least. Yeah, I think you did the only, or yeah, the most logical thing to immerse yourself in the realism. Tell me, does it get sweaty under the VR? Oh, so Aussie, yours gets sweaty. Fuck, didn't press don't refuel. The best thing is I have a friend who is having a VR and he just doesn't have the time to use it and he's playing on the controller. And he told me a few days ago that the VR is just laying around at his place. And I told him just today, brother, give me a Black Friday price and I take it from you. You get some money back and the thing won't collect the dust. We'll see. Oh, I thought I thought this was the last lap. I don't know why. Because maybe I'm almost the last one in the grid. But okay, we still some time to gain a position or lose a position. Yeah. Now I'm relieved of all of the stress. Can't get worse than this. Or let's not call it stress, but pressure. Okay, I'll take it. Let's get some slipstream if available. They overbrake the car, me included. Oh no. Oh, I hope everything is good with you, man. Thank you for joining. Have a good day. And I will let you know when I share it. Probably after the session, but I'll give you a ping. I don't know if you're in Discord, but if not, I will find you on or catch you on Mix stream, and then you will know about it. Thank you. Take care, buddy. So, guys, Brainhammer, if you're still there, thank you for joining. Since it's very late, I will probably go have some sleep to get up for work in time and kindergarten and everything. If you're the one who subscribed, thank you very much. I will make sure to check out your account, your channel, and yeah, thanks a lot. A good first stream, I would say, for me at least, because I had the opportunity to dial in the settings for the microphone. Yeah, how 1 hour 41 minutes. Enough for today. Thanks a bunch. See you next time. Bye.
by kindness, light in the dark. Tom the rookie, yeah, that's my role. Fair play and good times is how we roll. A tiny room, but a world so wide. Dreams collide as I take